Hello friends, hope the session on networking of cyber rig was clear to you. So let's continue the same topic. I'll open the same project here now. People who are watching this video for the first time, please note that we have done 2 sessions on it. This is third session. So in first session, I have shown overview of CyberRig, and in the second session, I've shown the networking, how the networking was done on the CyberRig automation. All right. So this was my device and network. Right, so we have seen how to add PLC, VFDs, and SCADA here, right? So now, in today's session, we will see what needs to be done with the VFDs. So we have 3 VFDs, VFD for top drive, mud pump, and drawworks. So the IP addresses are given as per the planned network IP addressing. Okay. Once we add the VFD here, what is the next step is to commission this. So I will start doing the commissioning of VFD. I will do commissioning of only one VFD, which is top drive. The same applies to other VFDs too. Okay. So what I have to do, select your TDS VFD, then go on commissioning. Okay, so once this comes up, I will start commissioning wizards. Right. So then this will start asking me various questions. So there are 3 options here. How do we connect VFD controls? Is it going to be with the PLC? Option 1. Again, with the VAPLC, but the difference is, where do you want to achieve ramp functions of motor acceleration and deceleration? Are you going to program it in PLC or in VFD? So the choice is yours. For now, I will use the ramp function to be done through the drive, not through the PLC. The third option here is to run the VFD standalone independently without PLC. So I can run the drive without PLC. In that case, I have to choose this option. So for now, I will choose second option, where my VFD will be controlled through PLC and the RAM function is done in drive. I'll do next. Am I using a TACO controller? No. In reality, on the rigs they use technology controllers and extended messages in monitoring. So for this particular project, I'm not using these 2 functions. You can keep them if you want. You can still keep them. Then say next. Right. See, when I do the control of VFDs through PLCs, it comes up with field bus with data set changeover. And please note this particular section. How does the VFD communicates with the PLC is through standard telegram. There are different types of telegrams. I'm not going in detail of this. For this, you'll have to attend multiple sessions of this detailed training. So for now, there are different types of telegrams. I can choose any of these telegram depending on your applications. For now, I will be using standard telegram 1 PZD 2/2. So this is the telegram through which the drive and PLC communicates to each other. Next. Then what type of motor I'm using, IEC motor, load cycle and all. Then next, am I using filter or braking resistor In reality, yes, we do use, but in this application we don't use. I'm not using it here. Let's say next. Okay, motor configuration. I will have to select a motor configuration from, if it is if I'm using a drive click interface, then I can use this, or select from order number plate if I'm using Siemens motors. If I'm using some other motor, I will enter motor data here, right? So what type of the motor I'm using induction motor, right? Then I'll have to do this. I'll have to define the voltage, the nominal voltage of the motor, current, power, and all these factors. So where I can get them, I have taken the photos, right? Let me open the photo. Okay, so the motor nameplate details I have already taken. So this is the photo of nameplate of my motor I'm using. In this I have to enter all these data into my TI portal. So it is asking what type of a connection, star connection, right? You have option of delta also. I'll keep it as a start. So rated motor voltage as per the nameplate rate. This is 415, 415. Rated motor current is 0.061 ampere, 0.61 ampere, right? Kilowatt, the kilowatt is 0.18, 0.18 kilowatt. And power factor, the power factor is 0.73, 0.73. Then the frequency is 50 Hertz. The RPM is 1370, 1370. So motor cooling type, I'm not using any cooling. If I have a force cooling, I can use force cooling. For this motor, I do not have any cooling. So am I using temperature sensor? In reality, they might use it, but for now, I'm not using it. Next. So do I have a mechanical brake on the motor? If there is, we have to enable this. If no, I will not do the enabling of motor brake. I'll say next. So this is what will happen now. Because I put the 1370 as a motor RPM, but this has rounded it off to 1500 RPM. The ramp up time set, remember we chose the ramp up and ramp down function to be done in drive. That's why it is asking if I had chosen the ramp function to be done in PLC, this particular section will not be there. Okay, so ramp up time set will be 10 seconds to go from 0 to the set speed, and ramp down time is 10 seconds again, right? What is off 3 ramp down time? If there is an emergency switch, if you press an emergency, the motor will come to stop at within 0 second. In normal stop condition, it will take 10 seconds to ramp it down to 0 speed. This is the current limit. Depending on the motor rated amps, the current limit is set automatically. So I'll say next. So this is a standard drive motor ID identification. These are the functions which you need to know in detail. That would be like in my detailed training. I will explain these particular terms. For now, you do set next. So am I using encoders? In reality, you might be using, but in this particular case, I'm not using any encoder. Say next. So this is what is my summary. So in summary, it has given me all 415 VRMS, 0.61 amps, and all that setting what I did, right? So I will do finish. Once I do the finish, my commissioning of VFD is completed here, right? Same way, I'll have to do the commissioning for mud pumps and drawers, right? So I will not do this part for these two drives because it's the same repetition, so you guys can try it out on your own. So this is where you do the commissioning. Once you do commissioning of all these drives, you will have to download all these parameters into the VFD. So that we will do, and we connect it to the drives, right? So that completes my top drive commissioning. Okay, quickly what we do, see the other options with these two VFDs for the commissioning, right? I'll do the commissioning wizard. This time I will do for mud pumps, I'll do the ramp function here within the PLC, not in the drive. Let's see this, how it goes, right? Next, 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 select motor, nameplate data, it's going to be induction motor star 415, right? 415 and amps 0.61, 0.61, tab 0.18, tab 0.73, tab 50, 1370, right? So next, 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 next. See, there is one session missing in this where it did not tell me about, it gave me reference speed, but there is no ramp down time here, unlike in before. Only for quick stop there is a ramp down. You should see the video, go back to the video and see there is a difference here, right? So I'll see next, 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 and finish. Now we'll see for VFD, drawworks VFD commissioning wizard. This time I'll use this one, right? Next, next. Now see this, standard IO with analog set point. So the set point is done through digital inputs and outputs of that particular drill. So there is no thing called telegram here, right? So if I say next, next, remaining, everything remains the same, right? So I'll cancel this because I don't want to use this configuration here. So these are three ways of doing the commissioning for drives. Okay, so for this particular project we have to do commissioning with Profibus and ramp function to be done in drive. So you can try this on your own system. For now I will not be doing that session now, right? Now we have done all the VFD commissioning. Let's do some screens designs for SCADA. So what we have done in our project is we have created 3 or 4 screens, right? So this is one, this is the main screen, main control. Then we have top drive screen and drawworks. So we will start making these screens in SCADA. Right. Cyber SCADA. HMIRT. First, do the runtime settings. Because there are no screens, it's in red. So I will set the screen resolution. I'll set to 1920 by 1080. Then for now I'll remove this full screen mode. Okay. Then in screens, add new screen. I'll rename it as main screen. So my main screen, what it should have is these things, right? So zoom it out. In toolbox, I'll use this character and I'll write main. C48 properties. I'll remove this. Main control screen. Right. Then what I have is top, right? This is just the indication. Can copy both these. Then I will add these pictures. Top drive first. drawworks. Right. So let's see how it looks in when I launch the SCADA. For that, you have to do RT. This is how my RT appears. So the issues with these ones. Let's see. Do RT. So it's almost there, right? Right. So now what I will do, add a new screen, and I will name it as PS3. Add new screen. Name draw screen. Add new screen. Screen. So these are the screens, right? On the main screen, I will copy these pictures. Right. Now, when I click this, it should go to the drawworks screen. So for that, what I have to do, we have to add element, this button, and the property of this, change it invisible. Right. Same way, I will add a button here. invisible, add a button here, invisible. Now I have to give shortcut. I have to do a link to these pages. So in the properties, event, go to event. When I press it, it should go to screen, activate screen. So which screen I need? When I press top right, it should go to TDS screen. Okay, this one, press, and I press activate screen. Press this, activate screen. Which screen? Oops, mud pump. Mud pump. This one is drawwork screen. Right. Okay, so what we shall do now? I will select all these. Copy, Control C, Drawworks, Control V, right. So I will not have this. I will not have this. I'll leave that blank for now. Mud pump. Control V. I will not have this. I will not have this. TDS. Control V. Right. I will not have this. I will not have this. Now I need to add one more link here. Then I will copy this and paste it here. And when I press this, we should go to main screen. Now I will copy only this, Control C, Drawworks, Control this here. Control C, mud pump, Control V. Alright, TDS. I have already done it. Right, so let's see how this transition takes place. Right, so if I click on top right, this went on the top screen. Press this one, it comes back, Drawworks, mud pump, and all. So, My top drive towards TDS control screen, right? The main screen, copy this and control V. I'll just name it TDS control screen. Then drawers, control V. I will change this to drawers control screen. Welcome. Right. So let's RT this and see. Now you will know. If I click on top drive, it went on to top drive screen, and drawers screen, mud pump screen, main screen, right? So that way it toggles between different screens. See, now I'm able to close it here, right? I can close it here. So what will I do on the main screen? I'll create one more button here. I will name it exit. And this I will make it 29 for you to easily see it. Right, now its property. Once I press it, I should stop runtime. Right, so now if you go to runtime setting and if I check this full screen mode, let's see what happens. See, there's no close button here now. The only way I can go out of this screen is by exit, right? So let's place it here, then RT. See, now everything is on full screen, right? There is no scroll bars, nothing. It's appearing on the full screen. So if I put top drive, all top drive controls, drawers control, mud pump controls, right? If I go to main screen, it has a main screen. Now to go out of this screen, you'll have to press exit. So this is a basic interconnection between the various screens. Now we should design each screen individually. Okay, this one also we have to add this particular block. How will you add it? On the main screen, if you want, what we will do, we will add a basic, then we will see. Okay, I'll add it here. It all depends. You'll have to manage this space. If I use this. Maybe it's not very clear. Let me do it once again. Right. So this is my mast roughly. If I have to increase its font, I mean thickness, what I have to go? I have to go into properties, then width, right? I'll keep this. Then I need a slide bar to show the height. Starting from 0, I'll keep it this one. Now I will put the properties for this general. So my height is 0 to 100 feet, right? So your mast height is say 120, and now this is 0, 20, 40, 60. Now to change the scale, I'll go to scale and mark labels. So I can either reduce them, right? So it's 0, 10, 20. Then divisions I can increase. Right. So let's see how it looks in the RT. We'll have to place all of this in such a manner that they appear where we should see them, right? So I'll do exit, then use all of them, then shift them this side, then use this, shift this, can keep it here, and then right. So this is basic graphics that to play around to get how it should appear, right? Then this video I would like to stop here because setting up all these screens, buttons, everything might take a longer time. So let's stop it here, and in the next video we'll do details of assigning buttons and linking the buttons and transition of one screen to other screen. All those details we'll see in the next video. So be patient and do share this video with your friends. Thank you. Thank you for watching and good luck. Bye bye.